Seattle. So there's some kind of compromise that the protesters who now occupy 6 blocks are going to give 3 blocks back to the city. This is the biggest political embarrassment I've ever seen. The mayor of Seattle, the governor of Washington State, Inslee, humiliated. They can't control it. They don't want to control it. Anarchy's fine with them. So here's what President Trump says.
That's a major city. And we have a governor who's a stiff, and we have a mayor who said, oh, this is going to be a love fest. And by the way, these are violent people that took it over. These are not people that are nice people.
I haven't seen the violent people. Maybe they exist. I haven't seen it, and I'm watching. But you don't allow anyone to take over anything if you're a governor or a mayor. These are public streets. People live inside that 6-block zone. So the solution to this is to send U.S. Marshals into Seattle, armed, and make sure that no Americans' rights are being violated by these protesters. Now, the Marshals can't physically move them out because that would result in violence. You don't want the federal government starting the violence. We saw what happened in Waco, Ruby Ridge. We don't want that. But send the Marshals in. And if somebody interferes with the Marshals, have them go in a dozen at a time, arrest them. So that's what I would do if I were the President of the United States. And I wouldn't send the military. If it gets horrible, if people are being persecuted and the Marshals report back and say we can't handle it, then I'd nationalize the National Guard, as Eisenhower did in the 50s when some of the southern states would not obey federal law. And then I'd have the Guard take care of them. Now it would lead to violence, I understand. But you have to take the people through it step by step. But I mean, if I lived in Seattle, I'm out of there. I'm gone. I mean, it's a beautiful place to live. If you can take the rain, I'm gone. I'm not going to live in a place like that. I'm not living in San Francisco. I'm not living in Minneapolis. And if New York gets much worse, I mean, I'm 22 miles away, but I don't know how much longer I'm going to hold out. All right, quick break. Mail, final thought on all of this chaos and how it's affecting Donald Trump.
Bill O'Reilly is back on TV and only on The First. No Spin News, every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The First.